Alright, so today we're going to talk about half-lives. Now, a half-life is the time it takes for half of a radioactive isotope to decay. So, I start with 100% of my matter. That's with no half-lives happening. After one half-life, half of my matter has decayed, and I'm down to 50%. After two half-lives, I'm down to half of my 50%, in this case, 25. You can see the trend continuing for 3 and 4 half-lives, where 12.5 is half of 25, and 6.25 is half of 12.5. Here is a chart that shows how, as half-lives go on, you lose less and less, but each time you lose half. This is a representation of exponential decay. So here's the problem. If we assume that the time elapsed is 20 minutes, the half-life of a matter is 5 minutes, and we start with 50 grams of the matter, then we want to know how much remains. So, the first thing we do is divide 20 by 5. And this number would tell us how many half-lives occur. In this case, 4. So, if we know 4 half-lives occur, we could do a chart, and if we say 50 after no half-lives, and we want to figure out 1, 2, 3, and 4. So after one half-life, we halve 50, bringing us to 25. After 2, we're at 12.5, 3 is 6.25, and 4 finally is 3.125. Now the question is asking how much remains. So, the answer is, after 4 half-lives, 3.125 grams remain. Seems easy enough? Here's another one. If we have a half-life of 4 minutes, and our total time elapsed is 12 minutes, and we know we start with a mass of 60, then we can do this. We do 12 divided by 4, and this number tells us how many half-lives we have. In this case, 3. So, we do 60. We do 60 divided by 2 once is 30. Divided by 2 again is 15. And divided by 2 a third time is 7.5. That means that we have 7.5 grams left, assuming this was in grams. If we assume we have 3 half-lives, we're going to have 7.5 grams left. Now, that seems easy enough, but there's an easier way to do it. There's an equation we can use. So, to do this, you need to know 3 things: the original mass, the length of the half-life, and the time elapsed. So, what we've been doing is we have the mass, and we divide the mass by 2. But we don't divide the mass by 2 once. We divide the mass by 2 a certain number of times. To be exact, we divide the mass by 2 a number of times equal to the amount of half-lives. So, we have to figure out how many half-lives we have. So the way to do that in the equation is we do time elapsed divided by half-life. And that number is in the exponent because we multiply 2 that many times. So, time elapsed. So, let's try another problem, but this time, let's do it using the equation. So, if we have a half-life of 8 minutes, and our time elapsed is 24 minutes, and we start with a mass of 64, then we have enough information. So, our mass is 64, and we divide it by 2 a certain number of times. To be exact, we divide it by 2, 24 over 8 times. That is the same as 64 over 2 to the third, or 2 times 2 times 2. So, That is 64 divided by 8, or just 8. Again, assuming we are in grams, then our final answer is 8 grams. This has been a video on half-lives, and I hope it's cleared it up.